Hello, happy Tuesday, Thrive Epic community. Here we are for our weekly Tech Tuesday event. So a couple things is in order for me to see you, if you want to comment during this video, and I love interaction, you have to approve the comment. So right above this box, it says allow StreamYard to see your name and your profile. And if you hit that, then when you comment, I'll be able to see your name and who you are. So head there, take care of that. For those of you who don't know, my name's Erica Clark-Alejo, and each Tuesday I go live for Tech Tuesday. We go around 11:30-ish Central Time, and I demo out different pieces of equipment and software that are going to help you in your business. They're going to help you have more amazing, epic experiences for you and your clients. We've done some really cool stuff over the last few months. I think one of our most popular ones was interactive worksheets. So we talked about how instead of having clients download and print stuff, they can fill out everything online. I think that was probably one of our most popular ones. And then some of the other ones that we've talked about platforms like this, what I'm using today, which is StreamYard, and how to be able to stream in different ways in your program. So the other thing is right now we are going live from our Facebook page. Usually these Tech Tuesdays sit inside of our group. So if you're super intrigued today and you want to come join us and see even more of these Tech Tuesdays and then know when they're happening as well, like come join us inside the group. And I will drop the link below as soon as I'm done with this so that you have it. Okay. So without further ado, today we're going to talk about how to present from inside Canva. I don't know about you, but I love Canva. It's one of my favorite places to hang out. And one of the cool things that Canva has is it allows you to be able to present much like you would present from PowerPoint or from Prezi. I know not everybody's heard of Prezi, and maybe we'll throw that on one of our Tech Tuesdays because it's really fun presenting platform. But Canva is really great as well. I'll say that it doesn't have as many of the bells and whistles as PowerPoint. And if you're giving presentations with a lot of like data and you're using charts and graphs, PowerPoint is a better place. But if you're just doing a presentation to support what you're talking about, I'm going to tell you Canva is a great place to go for that. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to share out my screen with you. So I won't be able to see the comments. If you're catching the replay, hit #replay. So I know you're here. I always like to say hello to everyone. If you're live, drop a comment below so I can see you. And I'm going to flip over there. If you post questions, I will always come back at the end and check them over and try to answer them. And then if I am not able to, if I don't catch it on the live, I will go back in and always try to answer your questions. Okay? So let's get going. I'm going to show you. You're going to see my whole screen here in a second. My screen's a little crazy. So we're going to head over here into not PowerPoint, into Canva. Okay. So I can't flip back and forth or you guys will go crazy on the screen, but I just want to make sure that it is showing properly. So I'm going to flip back over one more time. Yeah, it looks like you're able to see it properly in the screen. Okay, so here we go. What I'm going to show you is really, sorry, I keep flipping because I just want to make sure everybody can see where we're at. And I will stay here now. And I don't have, usually I have dual screens hooked up. I actually have 3 screens here, but I don't today. So, okay. All right. So this is a presentation that I put together. This is actually running right now. If you're super interested, you're thinking about creating a course, come join us. It's not too late. You can totally catch up. We're kind of moving and shaking through getting your course started and up off the ground. So this is a normal presentation template slideshow, and it's the size that most slideshows are. It's a widescreen type slide. So I'm not going to teach you how to make those yet. I'm just going to teach you how to present once you have it together. And it also works for you to be able to present using any size. So if you're presenting using a PDF that you made, like a 8.5 by 11 or an A4, depending on where you are in the world, you can also still present using those things. Some of the presentation options look a little bit different on those. But whatever your graphic is that you're going to share out and present about, or your multiple slides, you're going to go up here in this corner. So there's a couple different choices. There's the three little dots here. It allows you to do present. It also allows you to present and record. So this is a really great, I'm going to show you what it looks like. This is a really great option. You can record yourself, so much like she's in the bubble. I've shown in Tech Tuesday, I showed you Loom, which was a software that was able to do this. But since that time, Canva has implemented this. It is in its beta version, and I think it just came out not too long ago. So, you know, you kind of have to try it out at your own at your own pace. And the other thing is, I think you actually have to have a pro account for it to work. So I'm going to show you what this looks like, and then I'm going to go back out and show you a different section of presenting. So you can head into the recording studio, and it looks like this. So my computer's probably going to go crazy because I have two, look at this. I'm going to slide this camera over because I have two cameras on there. So, and you can hit start recording, and then it will start recording. You notice behind this box, you can see your slide. You can see the next few slides coming. And if I had any presenter notes, they would be here on the right-hand side, so that you can record yourself doing your presentation. A great way to also use this is if you want to talk through something, go back and listen to yourself present, or you want to listen to notes, or you want to share with someone else for feedback. You could pull this up, say something, record yourself, and send it over. And who doesn't? I mean, it's fun to see people in little bubbles on the side. So I'm going to head back. So that's the present and record option. And again, that's new. That's the beta version of this. If you are not using a slideshow template, you're going to have to come to these three dots and go to the presenter section from here. If you are in, like, this is a slideshow template, you can see by the size, not like a Facebook post where it'd be a little square, you'll have this option to say present here, and it takes you to the same place. So just know you can find it in two different things, but it really does the same thing. All right. So there's a couple different things here you can pick from. So you can have standard presentation. So this is just your presentation coming up. You advance at your own, you know, leisure. You can have autoplay. So this is where if you want to set it so it loops or it goes your, you know, that it will auto advance the slides. You can do that. I've done here in Chicago, we have a program called Ignite Chicago, Ignite Talks or Ignite Chicago. I think it's just Ignite. And they do 5-minute presentations with 15 slides. They auto advance every 15 seconds. So you would definitely set that here, and it's really fun. If you're interested, I have a presentation I can share with you that I did. And then the last one is presenter view. This is the one I tend to use most. It's great if you have two monitors that you're using, because you can stick your presentation on one and you can have all of your notes in another place. So I'll show you what the standard one looks like first. So it looks like this. Pretty much, you know, what you would be used to in your standard, you know, PowerPoint or anything. Takes over the whole screen. It's great. But I don't have my notes. I don't know what slides are coming next. And I don't know about you, but I like to be just a little bit more prepared. So down here in the box, I find it hard. I wish it would be in a different place. But when you come, if you don't see it, you just scroll, you put your mouse down here and it will appear. It tells you what slide number you're on. I'm going to talk about the crowdsourcing here in just a second. I'm going to actually set this up real quick, just so. Okay. So you can hit, yeah, I should do this. You can hit this one, which should be presenter view. And what happens when you go into presenter view, you can see on my screen now. So I have my window. So I'm going to click got it. I have this one behind it, which is the audience window. So this is really great. I'm going to exit out of this because I don't want it to go full screen. But this is really great for two reasons. If you have dual monitors, you can take this and throw this one on your other monitor, which is what I usually do, just so I can see it. But then when you're presenting, so a lot of us are using Zoom, when you go to select your when you go to select your screens, you're able to pick your other desktop. Or if you don't have two desktops, because I know a lot of people don't, when you go in Zoom, you can select a certain window and, oh, don't read my email. I have a lot of stuff up here now. You can select just the window that you want. So I could select just this part of the window. So the audience is viewing that and not all of my notes. But you will notice that as I see my notes here, you can, fast forward through this and it changes on the other one behind it. So it's really great. It's a great way to be able to keep all your stuff in track. And then at the bottom, you see what slides are next. Okay. The next thing I want to show you is this Canva Live. This is a pretty cool feature. So I'm going to start a new session. I'm going to copy the invitation and I'm going to drop it in because I have somebody helping me out today with this part. And, oh, look, you can see you can just ignore that. So, okay. So I'm going to send that to her so she can help us test it out. If you're on the line today, I would love, love, love for you to test this out. So this is a really cool feature. If you go, you'll have your audience. This is what you would say. Hey, in this presentation today, I have interactive questions set up for you to ask me during my presentation. So just head on your phone right now on your device, go to canva.live, canva.live on your device. And then you're going to put in this code 388-836. And when you put that in, you're going to be able to type questions. So in just a minute or two, because I know there's a little bit of a delay with the way that the streaming service goes, I have somebody that's going to help us test it out. Hopefully it will work. And when she asks a question or makes a comment, it will show up here on my screen. So it's a really fun way to be able to keep your audience engaged. The one thing I will tell you is the audience can't see these questions coming through the screen because, again, what they see is that other window. If I could find it, let me minimize all of this stuff. My desktop is a mess. So this one here. So what they see is this here. It tells them where to enter the code, but they don't see the questions that are coming up on the screen. I kind of wish there was an option for you to be able to toggle and let them do it, but it just is not. So, all right, I'm going to flip back and make sure. I think this is, oh, is that the code? No, that's not the code. Hold on. Let me, it says put user in timeout. The user's me. All right, the code should flash up on the screen. So you should see it here in a second. Now I have lots of windows open. Here it is. Wait, this is the code. Canva Live 388-836. Not the one that I just dropped in the box. 388, let me see. She's going to help us test it out today. 388, and look at this. I have all these windows, 836. 836. Okay, there we go. That one should work. Does this make you crazy seeing my desktop? It kind of makes me crazy seeing it too. But you can see one person's joined in. So that's probably Sly helping us out. She is amazing. She helps us. So she put got it in there. So got it, get it in there. So you can see it comes up. So myself as a presenter, as I'm presenting and talking, I could be fielding questions at the same time. So I see there's 2 people in here, super excited, waiting for, got it, test commenting, yes. See, so you can see how it is in here. People can put their name in it. They can leave it anonymous, and then they can post up different questions and stuff as well. So it's a really great way to also just, hey, not if you're here, let me know this. While the whole audience doesn't get to see it, it helps you kind of judge where you're at in your presentation and being able to adjust it accordingly. So, okay. So with that, this is how you present in Canva. So when you're done, you can just exit out of this. So if anybody's still playing in there, I can go back to my notes if I had any in here. I'm going to head out. I'm going to stop sharing. And you got to see a little bit of StreamYard too. So it's a really great system. It's really fun. It's, again, not as technical as PowerPoint, but it's a good alternative for doing some basic type presentations, some things that are engaging. And I think Canva has more aesthetically pleasing layouts and design compared with PowerPoint. But that, again, PowerPoint is more powerful. So with that, Tech Tuesday is coming to a wrap. I would love to have you in our community. So you come in and join and see more of our Tech Tuesdays as well. And if you have any other questions, feel free to drop them below. If you have any other software that you're curious about or you want to see, I love to play around with new software and new programs. So I'm more than happy to demo anything that you have. Just shoot it to me and we'll try to add it into our schedule. All right. And with that, I hope everybody has a fantastic Tuesday.